Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 2075 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how to combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the videos below, you know what I'm saying? Such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Shoutouts to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Avid, the Greek Goddess, JZCQJTJHR 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday to Mike, man. Happy birthday to Mike. Wait, did I say it yet? Did I say it yet? Wait. Everybody great. I said Streets 14 Queen Candies. Michael Marshall. Life's magical journey. Life with Tasharia, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. If you ain't checked out our channel yet, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. All right. And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey, Detroit Soloist, Positive Crash Outs, Queen's Alchemy, Pretty Heart the Conqueror, Sexy Trees 1408, Kendi K All Day, Lala the High Vibe Coach, and last but not least, the Lord's in the house. The Lord's in the house. The Lord 01, y'all. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is check out the tiers, see which one works for you, from the baby goat tier to the black goat tier. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But if you can't, or if you can't do the you know what I'm saying, become a member of the 1408, if you like to support Slim Jim Longfoot in other ways, all you gotta do is check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my awesome my sister's cash out on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag Prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. Alright, y'all, with that being said, today is Friday. It is Friday, baby. It is the 7th of November 2025. It's 11/7, y'all. 11/7. You know what I'm saying? 11/7. That all rhymes with heaven, right? Hey, that part. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Lala the High Vibe Coach with the awesome theme for this month, GROWVEMBER, which I've adopted over here because, you know what I'm saying, November, for those that don't know, is a sucky month for me, but you know what I'm saying? But I always try to look and determine, try to, you know, make for it to be better, you feel me? And so, you know what I'm saying, so with that being said, I definitely, you know what I'm saying, am you know, using the term GROWVEMBER because we got to keep on growing. We got to keep on growing and doing better and getting better in our lives. And so appreciate that motto right there for this month in November 2025, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I am so appreciative of everybody who is in my life, in my circle, in my, you know what I'm saying, in my on my ship of friendship, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all are so appreciated. Every last one of y'all who come here to the videos and just know me for real, you feel me? And I appreciate all of y'all, whether you are just here on the YouTube or if you are beyond YouTube. I appreciate you. Because, you know what I'm saying, in this day and age, they make it seem so hard to connect with real people, with like-minded people who are about, you know what I'm saying, just living life and enjoying life, you know what I'm saying? It is, you know what I'm saying, I don't it ain't no I guess you could say contest, or whatever you want to call it, like who's the bestest of all friends or whatever like that. It's just all about having real people in your life, and real recognize real. And a lot of y'all look very familiar, you feel me? Because all of y'all who slide through here, you know what I'm saying, whether it's every day or a couple of days or one day, y'all are all amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? All amazing. But that don't mean all y'all the same, because everybody is their own person. So everybody is amazing on different aspects, or spectacular, I should say. You know, shameless plug for Spectacular, my book that came out earlier this year, co-created by Johnny Quest Gaming, that he wrote the first issue. So yeah, that part. But yo, speaking of, on that tip, you know what I'm saying, everybody who was a part of that, I appreciate y'all. And everybody who pre-ordered their books, they are still coming, y'all. Just to reiterate, they are still coming. I have them right over here on my table. Haven't had a chance to make it to the mailbox yet. Oh, not the mailbox, but the post office yet. So please excuse me on the tardiness of these books, because they are coming. They right here. I'm looking at them right here. And they will be coming. They will be coming. So sorry for the wait, y'all. Sorry for the extended wait, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, just want to reiterate how much I appreciate everybody who has been a part of this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? From the time that I started doing GOAT 1408 TV 7 years ago in 2018, before the Rona, to when I started doing these daily vlogs, which was 5 years ago in 2020, right before the Rona got ready to kick off. And you know, everything that's happened since. Today is day 2075, y'all. Day 2075. The year 2075, that's 50 years from now. That's 50 years from now. That'll be, you know, that's 50 years from now. You know, 50 years ago was 1975. 50 years from now is 2075. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you sit up and think about the fact that, you know, half a century has went by since the midway point of the 70s. You feel me? The midway point of the 1970s. You know, is now 50 years ago. What all happened in 1975? What all happened in 1975 that I can think of? Well, first and foremost, I know a lot of people who were born in 1975. So in 2075, you know what I'm saying, I hope to see them make it to their centennial birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like my friend Cherry, whose birthday is coming up this month in November, she'll be 100 years old in 2075. My friend Angela, she'll be 100 years old. My youngest aunt, Miyoshi, she'll be 100 years old in 2075. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? 2075 Outcasts, both of them, Big Boy and Andre, they'll be 100 years old in 2075. They were both born in 1975. You know what I'm saying? It's like interesting to speak on. You know what I'm saying? 2075, that's 50 years from now. Like, what are you gonna be doing 50 years from now in 2075? I know it's a long shot, because, you know what I'm saying, that year I'll be turning 95. So, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that I know that there are people who are 95 years old right now in 2025, which means they'll be 100 years old in 2030, born in 1930. So people who are 95 right now was born in 1930. And so you sit up and think about, like, all that they've seen in their lives, and making it from the 1930s up to now in 2025. You know what I'm saying? That's what it'll be like, you know what I'm saying, 50 years from now for us. You know, those who were born in the late 1900s will be almost 100 years old at that point. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who was grown before us, you know what I'm saying, most likely, sadly, will be gone by then, because, you know, there it is, we almost 100. So, you know what I'm saying, unless it's gonna be somebody popping off in their 120s or something like that, which would be amazing. I would love to see that, and I think we probably can see that. I think the baby boomers has the greatest chance, the baby boomer generation has the greatest chance to make it into the 2070s, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, you know what I'm saying, them learning how to prolong their lives, you know what I'm saying, as they have gotten older, you know, are in their 60s, 70s, and some even, well, no baby boomers in their 80s yet, because next year will be the first wave of baby boomers hitting 80, because the baby boomer generation starting in 1946. So it'll be next year when the baby boomers, the first wave of baby boomers start hitting 80 years old. So right now they're still in there. Some are still, let's see, what's it, 1965 is the last year of the baby, no, 1964 actually is the last year of the baby boomer generation. So all of the baby boomers are 60 plus now, 60 to 79 years old, 60 to 79 years old. So all the baby boomers are in their 60s and 70s as of right now. And so they have the ability to, you know, prolong their lives because they were the ones who, you know, started kicking off the modern age, so to speak. You know, the baby boomers, you know, at least for me, I can't speak for y'all because some of y'all are young or whatever, but, you know, baby boomers, that's my parents' generation. And, you know, my generation, I'm on the tail end of Generation X, you know what I'm saying, raised up during the millennial era, you know what I'm saying. And so, yeah, you hear all these names for these generations and blah, 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 but at the end of the day, it's just all about who you want to be and what you enjoy and what you love in life, you feel me? And so that's what people got to understand and know, you know what I'm saying, the significance of us all being here and being alive at the same time, because it's so crazy. One thing I can say for certain, like, I am so thankful for this thing called the World Wide Web, because there's so many people I would not have known if it was not for that. You know, like the majority, I mean, just about all of y'all who watching, I wouldn't know if it wasn't for the World Wide Web, you know what I'm saying? Like Shai Sarai, I met Shai Sarai through her watching one of Life with Tasharia, who was of course known at that point, Wellness with Frugal Mama, watching one of her videos talk about my book that she had just got. So that's how me and Shai Sarai became friends. And Lala, the High Vibe Coach, I met her through Queen's Alchemy, you know what I'm saying, through being on Queen's Alchemy channel, who I met via Luciana Success, being on her channel. And I met Luciana Success, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I met Luciana Success, it might have been, I might have just met her on her channel, because at that time, earlier this year, you know what I'm saying, I was venturing back out to, you know what I'm saying, expanding my circle to, you know, come across new content creators, because earlier this year that was my mode to, you know what I'm saying, come across new content creators, you know what I'm saying, you know, content creators that were helping each other, you know, helping each other out, because that's what I was doing at the early part of this year. I was making videos on how to, you know, expand how to grow your YouTube channel, and how to, you know, this, that, and the third. You know, I was focusing on my how-to videos earlier this year, because I wanted to, you know, create some more evergreen content, since, you know, YouTube was reaching its 20th anniversary this year. For those who didn't know or forgot, this year is still the 20th anniversary of YouTube. So in 2075 will be 70 years. Will be 70 years since YouTube will be around, if it's around in 2075. But that'll be 70 years of YouTube. So imagine, you know, kids being able to look at YouTube videos from 70 years before they were born, you know what I'm saying? Or even still, you know, just being able to look at movies in general from 100 years before they were born, looking at movies from 1975, you know what I'm saying, looking at, you know, that's just like, even now, like 1975 is still before my time now, like that's 5 years before I was born. So, you know what I'm saying, so anything before your lifetime is interesting to come across, you feel me, because it reminds you that, yeah, the world existed before you and it's going to exist after you, you feel me? And we're just here for a quick little second, but what we do right here, doing this right here, will ensure that we are here forever, at least on this plane of existence, that you can see somebody from the year 2025 talking to you, you know, in 2075, you feel me? So that part, and that's what, I don't know, a lot of folks don't understand it, but, you know what I'm saying, I speak a lot in in the future tense, especially when I'm doing my videos. When I'm in the present, I speak in the present. You know, like off camera, I speak in the present. But when I'm on camera, I speak in future tense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just thinking about who is in here right now. I'm thinking about who is going to be in here. You know what I'm saying? I can say your name, and you might not be here, but you gonna be here if you F with me. You know, you gonna be here. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Yo, QDG. You did. So, I don't know. I'm weird. And if you ain't realized that by now, well, I guess that's because you're weird too. That part. But, yeah, I got my smoothie that I made yesterday. I'm gonna put it back in the refrigerator, let it get cold again. Still good though. But it's even better when it's cold though. Real good. Alright, y'all, that's enough of my little TED talk. Time to check my blood sugar. I check my blood sugar at least once a day. At the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. That's how we get down with the get down, baby. That part, that part, that part. Feels good. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm beat. I actually slept pretty good last night. My arm wasn't hurting, my shoulder wasn't hurting. It's kind of binging right now. That's because I didn't want to put none of this stuff on it yet. This stuff that I took yesterday does work. Shout out to my cousin for the recommendation on it. That blood juice coming out. Yeah, baby. Yeah. We in here, baby. We in here. Hey, that part. We in here. All right, y'all. And once again, shout out to Michael Marshall, man. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, bro, and many, many, many more. Y'all can see me draw him. He was drawn on episode 148 of GOAT 1408 TV. A member of the live chat crew. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out his channel. He has an awesome series on there called Cooking with the King. He used to do that series years ago. He hasn't started it back up yet, but he still does create content on his channel, so most definitely check it out. Shout outs to his fam. Shout out to Molly and Zane, making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Many, many blessings to that fam right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs. Okay. You did. That part. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the GOAT Nation shoutouts. GOAT Nation shoutouts. GOAT Nation shoutouts. GOAT Nation shoutouts. Hey, it's time for the shoutouts, baby. It's time for the shoutouts, baby. Interesting enough, today is 11/7, and today is also the 311th day of the year 2025, y'all. Day 311, it is. Let's see. We got here. Yesterday was day 310 of our live in 2025 with special guests we had up on that thing yesterday. We got no comments in the regular comment section. Let's see who was here for the live chat. We had in the building. We had Latanya Porter was in the building. Estrella Garcia was in the house. Who else was in the building? Coach Mean Marine was in the building. Let's see who else was in the building. Desi was in the building. Shout out to Desi in the building. Hey, that part. Shout outs out to everybody who slid through. Appreciate y'all for sliding through. And now let's see, for the shorts yesterday, I did my GTA rant, my GTA 6 rant, because y'all already know that for those who are in the gaming world, y'all know that they said they about to push Grand Theft Auto 6 back to 2040. So that part, I'm just joshing. They said 2026, but I don't believe that. So they pushed it from the date that it was in 2026, whatever day it was, to November of 2026. So basically 2027. May as well just rounding out to 2030. So that mug ain't coming out no time soon. Anyways, you know, that part. So here we go. We got in the comments for this right here. We got Tyron Blue. Shout out to Tyron Blue, who is a YouTube viewer. He said, I would rather them push the date back for the best player experience than to rush some BS. No doubt. I can agree. I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they just need to quit saying, oh, it's coming out on this day, it's coming out on that day, and then you end up pushing it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, you know what I'm saying, just don't talk about it no more, and we'll see it when it come out. You dig? Like that part. If y'all know y'all ain't gonna have it out no time soon, then quit daggone hyper folks up like, oh, it's about to drop tonight. I mean, y'all better start doing like Beyonce and just dropping instead of announcing all of it. People already been anticipating it for about a good decade. Or not even a decade, maybe 5 years, or whenever they showed that first trailer. What was that, like 2-3 years ago? Whenever they did that, I don't know. I don't care. But anyway, it is what it is. Shah Sarah said GTA 6 coming to a store near you in 2066. That part, you feel me? 2066. She said 2066 on y'all. I said 2040. She sent y'all a whole 40 years away, goddamn. Like, man, she daggone said, yeah, y'all ain't coming out no time soon, my boy. You feel me? That part. Shah Sarai currently has 761 subscribers with 375 videos. Her channel's been around since October 14th, 2020, with 141,880 views on the channel. And she also has a live stream. She did a live stream yesterday. Shout outs on that. Her first live stream since August. And she got one coming out today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm about to say onto that, can't wait, because that's definitely going to be an amazing live. If I don't get a chance to watch it, because I may be at the movies at that time, because I'm going to the movies later on the day with my cousin, so I'll probably be at the movies when it comes on. But if she's still live, either way it go, I'm going to watch it. It's going to get watched either way it go. You know what I'm saying? So that part. So shout outs to Shah Sarai, man. Shah Sarai on ride, baby. That part. And now let's see who else coming in on that short there. Let's see. We had Mike Rocht, who is a content viewer. He said, if idiots would quit buying shark cards, 6 would come out pretty fast. I agree on that. You dig that part. You know what I'm saying? Latanya Porter said, hey, bro, what's happening? Says big sis of YouTube has 120 subscribers with content like no other, because she has no content. You dig? Estrella Garcia said GTA 6 got delayed again. Yep, that's what the short's about. She currently has 431 subscribers with 2.7k videos. Channel been around since April 6, 2019, with 153,880 views on the channel. You dig that part? Let's see who else was up in this thing too. Let's see. Junad said GTA 6 got delayed again. Basically the same thing Estrella Garcia just said. I'm starting to think that might be Estrella's backup page. I don't know. But Junad 2005 Productions, Junad M currently has 31 subscribers with 213 videos. Channel been around since July 11th, 2025 with 2,941 videos. That part. Shout out to Junad. Alright, let's see. Who else was in the building? And let's see, Johnny Quest Gaming, my bro said, man, GTA 6 not coming out. That part, he got the crime face tier 1 tier. Johnny Quest Gaming, who currently has 139 subscribers, y'all, with 260 videos on the channel. Channel been around since April 24th, 2019, with 6,857 views on it. Speaking of April 24th, that is the date that the Michael Jackson movie, Michael, will be coming out next year in 2026. So that part. Definitely looking forward to that movie right there. Saw the trailer yesterday. And let's see, who else in the building? Oh yeah, I read that comment already. So yep. And there we go. That's that on the shorts. On the short list. On the short list, man. On the short list. And now here we go. Day 2074. Yesterday's daily vlog. Remembering my mom. Yesterday, of course, was the anniversary of her transition 13 years earlier. We got in the building. In the comments, we got Latanya Porter said, love it, miss her. Hey, bro, what's happening, sis? What it do, though? And Rising Phoenix said, watching ads right now. Hey, that part. Shout out to Rising Phoenix, y'all. Currently has 2.62K subscribers. She getting close to 3K, y'all, with 2.8K videos on the channel. Her channel's been around since July 7th, 2022, with 1,943,898 views on the channel. You dig? That part. Now let's see who else is in the building. We have in the comments, in the live chat, we had Estrella Garcia was in the live chat. Life with the Sherry was in the live chat. So was Rising Phoenix. Joe 2005 Production, Joe Miller was in the building. So was Steve 2005 Production, Steve G. Junad 2005 Production, Junad M was in the building. Aiden Logos was in the building. Junad Manzoor was in the building. And that was everybody who slid on through. Appreciate y'all for coming through, you did. And sorry that this was a little long. I ain't mean for it to be nearly 30 minutes, but you know, sometimes they get like that. But with that being said, meantime, between times, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for sliding through. Meantime, between times, I want y'all to stay blessed up, continue to manifest greatness in your life, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. Let's go, y'all. Video, playlist, watch them all, alright? One love.